up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside.
Miami has a dolphin, the greatest football team.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion.
Tua taken right to the air. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down. Opening carry for Devon Achane. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Cowboys going with a dime package now, 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Well, he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. We've set it downs for him from the 31. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Pass play on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, set. 72, 19. Half the 60.
A 3rd down run with Blue. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Out.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
H.N., a 1st down carry. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
19.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Playing with H.N. here out of the gun. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Devon H.N. with the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing on seconds. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. We've set of downs from 37. Blue here from the pistol. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off.
There's a big part of me that even through all these interceptions this year appreciates the gunslinging nature of this rookie quarterback. But the other side of me knows that when you get a narrative written about you and you become turnover prone, that can be a really tough narrative to change.
They'll start the drive with Achane. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And this run is going to push it inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Hey, get set.
And stick with Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Say, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Cowboys will take over at the start of the next quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Back to work after throwing the pick. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. George Pickens the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Watch it up. Ready, shot.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So it'll be second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He gets this one to Strange. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down Miami.
A gain of 15. First down. Dolphins.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. That's for Waddle again. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
That's completed right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Running left, here's Achane. He's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
All right, come on.
Tua now from the gun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip the cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Tagovailoa to throw on fourth down. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Again, it's Tagovailoa. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Escapes the defender. Ooh, he got popped on that run back.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
On the give, it's Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
10 yards to go.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Lamb has another one. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Up the middle, Blue. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Tagovailoa to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
And the Dolphins first down.
Now the shotgun, they'll give it to H-Hand. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Offense up to the line fast. Tagovailoa back to throw. It's another first down Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Pickens with a catch outright. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Give on second here to Blue.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just couldn't swing.
It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
44. Ready.
First down. Here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. He's back to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield.
Take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Tua off the play fake. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route, too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Come on, two.
Here's a chain up the middle. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They go play action with Tonga Mailoa. He beams one deep right side. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down. Now, they didn't bite on the play action, Brock, and for all the times that we've seen that exact concept beat defenses, these guys were not fooled.
You know what that was collectively, defensively? It was great processing. We talk about quarterbacks being great processors. That group defensively just got it done.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hey, 21, cheer.
Now they send their back in motion right. Tonga Vailoa throwing on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their game was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw it. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37. They go play action on first down. Calls him on the crossing route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 7, 60 Bobcat, cut my team, cut.
From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Sticking to the air here. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys wrap their lead to a 3-score advantage. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
44, ready.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys get it back around the 39-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Ready.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. He gets the handoff. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
70 Lion. Watch the motion.
Here's the snap on 4th. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
3rd and long for him here. And the screen here to Blue. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead.
42. Dolphins 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got a man left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd down carry for A.J. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st down, Tucker by Lowe to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Working quickly here.
That's good for Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard.
He's going to throw it again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. They'll throw to start the drive. Hits him on the out route. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. 2nd and 3 now. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the 4th with that kind of lead. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second and 3 now. Rolling from the gun here. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs from 37.
Let's go now. 6.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strip. He'll gain 11 on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. Get a first down, that's a bonus.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go.
He'll start the drive with Blue. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
They're going play action. Take the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
This ball's caught by Tolbert. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 9.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits his tight end on the corner route. They're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All set now. First and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. He rolls to his right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you're throwing the coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. It's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys rolling here in a laugher.
Go!
Another carry for him. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead.
Dolphins 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Quarterback is sacked. A loss of 6 yards.
Throwing on seconds. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
A loss of 8 yards. And
Quarterback sent in motion left. From the gun on third down. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Savon Rebel with the pick.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Sending them on the dive. Galloping inside the 40. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. Back to the well again. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They're going to pass it here. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Forced out to his right. He's just going to throw this one away, Brock, and that means this game is over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.